Hey guys, what's up? Lord Mitsuo again here, your lord of video games, and welcome to another episode of Trails of Cold Steel 4. Now, we're picking up right where we left off, right after we finished the trial and saw the truth of all the events that are happening. If you haven't yet, please check out last episode because, oh boy, was there some really major truth bombs there that, ooh. Hey, Prince Oliver, the Chancellor, Emperor Draco's reborn. The wounds of fate are inscrutable as ever. Even so, the big picture is starting to come together at last, including the reason why Father would entrust so much authority to him. Indeed. Alright, what's next? Sounds like Alyssa's father and George have quite a bit of baggage too. Yeah. The Black Workshop, the Ebon Knight. It was even more dreadful than anything we could have expected. The Chancellor's true intentions aside, we finally got in a glimpse into the cause of the Empire's woes. You're right, this is a real bombshell. But the rivalry of the Seven might just be our avenue to fight back against the curse. Right. Thanks to Roselia and everyone, I've steeled my resolve to go through with the remaining rivalries. We have to keep moving forward, for William and for Valimar. Absolutely, we're with you. We'll fight with everything we have until the very end. Right, as Class 7. Seems all of this has really helped you move forward in more ways than one. And if the Lionheart Emperor is to make an appearance in this story, then I can't very well let myself be outdone by him now, can I? That's right. I'm glad we are finally able to find a role for ourselves in all of this. Ooh, Alphen, you're taking control? Oh, at least two! That's so cute and nice. Are you sure you don't mind? Providing Toru support, I mean. Don't worry about a thing. We've been studying the turnmill controls little by little. Yes, we've read the manual inside and out. I'm sure we'll be able to provide some assistance when you need it. It really is amazing how you two got used to everything in no time at all. Elise, Your Highness, I'll be counting on you from now on, okay? You got it. Sheesh. You really can't underestimate those two. Everyone from the branch campus is going all out, so we'd better keep tempo with them. Now, it's about time we put together our itinerary. I should think our next objective pretty clear, no? Right. Grandmother showed me the situation before we left. It looks like two Divine Knights and their Awakeners have taken up position at separate shrines. Oh boy. The Palatine Knight is at the Draco Shrine in Sutherland, while the Argent Knight is at the Stella Shrine in Crossbell. They've probably been making preparations for the rivalries, given that the war is about to start. Well, guess nobody can accuse the Maiden or the Jaegerkin for having a poor work ethic. I'm sure we'll be raring to go, but we spent half the day at the Luna Shrine already. I say we pick just one spot and give it our undivided attention. Agreed. In addition to the shrines, I'd also like to check in on the surrounding area. So, which place are we gonna hit up first? My lord is in Crossbell, so naturally my interests lie there. Considering the distance, it might be better to start off with the boss at the Draco Shrine and work our way east. Good point. It was off Old Agria Road, east of Parm, right? Sounds so ready. Let's head over there and start our reconnaissance. Sounds like a plan. By the way, several requests came through not long ago. If you could spare some time to take care of those and the requesters, would greatly appreciate it. I am the requesters. Understood. In that case, I suppose it's time we mobilize once again. Yes, as Class 7 and the Radiant Wings both. Alright, let's see what requests we have now. Got everyone on board. With the Courageous 2, the range of places we can explore is going to expand quite a lot. Before taking on the rivalries themselves, we need to do what we can to help people in each area. Oh, Reen, one last thing. Reen, one last thing. I just spoke with Yuna and Kurt, and the next time you go down to the surface, would you please take me with you? You want to come along? But there's ship's operations to oversee, and... wait, I get it. At least then the others are going to help out, so we'll have some leeway to work with there. After all, there's some cases where contacting everyone is going to be a lot easier from the surface. I'd be away from actual combat, but I think I could help you out with my orders. So, what do you say? Understood. We weren't planning to do any more than scout the Draco Shrine today anyway. Just don't overdo it, Toa, okay? Right, I won't. Even if it's just for a little while, I won't let you down. Oh, and I send the orders to the terminal. Check it out if you're so inclined. You bet. Thanks. Oh, Toa, forever so grateful. Alright, I'm gonna make a random party. No, not Machias. Machias, you're never coming with me. Tina and Emma. Yes. I have to bring Emma always. She has Pandora. The situation in each location has completely changed, and you can now visit the city of Ordis and its surrounding roads. Okay. Toa will be accompanying your party. She won't participate in direct combat, but she'll provide powerful orders to support you and your party. About Celine's orders, when Emma is in your party, Celine's Brave Order Midnight Onyx will be available. Okay, yeah, we are bringing Emma everywhere. Receive bonding points. Ooh. And a lot of character notes. Alright, let's check this out. Check request. I managed to get Second Lieutenant Kenneth. I managed to get a read on the location of the Hercules 5th Squad who escaped before. They've holed up in a blockaded area someplace in Avon Hills. I'd like to ask your help once again to finish the job once and for all. This time, I know we can bring them in. I'll meet you at the Hotel Hortensia in Ordis. Okay.
There's been a disaster. We've run into a problem at Radio Trista right before we were able to record our latest show. We need replacement actors ASAP. If you can help, I'll give you the details in person.
Alright, Monk. Client, the Radiant Wings. A larger-than-life monster has been spotted on the banks of Lake Gala. We suspect this to be the same life-form witnessed in Milsanti, having now dragged itself out of the water. Monster, Galasaurus, Lake Gala by road. We should be able to handle it on our own, so long as we act quickly. Alright, so I'm going to go through the ship again and explore, and whatever I find I'll show you guys. Huh? Prince Oliver. Oh, we get a character note for that. All right, Cousin Sandy. Nice. Oh, she's teaching her. Oh, character note for Lind because of that. Okay. I'll come back to you soon, Lara. Yeah. Character note of Gustav, nice.
All right there.
Oh, Imperial Chronicle issue number 8. Be sure to grab that. Tita, Randy, is everything okay? Yeah, we're just working some stuff between the Liberal and Crossbelt teams. Estelle and the others are gathering intel in East Erebonia right now. Lloyd and the other SSS has Crossbelt covered. But the Imperial Army has been tapping their communications. So we're using the Courageous 2 systems to help strengthen the encryption. I see. Thanks to that comms artifact, we've got a bit more wiggle room. But even then, we've only got so much range. Especially since the Prince is trying to keep in contact with Calvert. Everything we can do feels so constricted right now to our comms. Give us time, we'll work something out. Supporting you guys is our top priority right now. If you're going to the surface, let us know, and we'll help however we can. Thanks, will do. Only reason I voice acted that is because Tita has this thing on top of her. On an unrelated note, you're also into Palm Party, right? I am. Do you play too, Tita? I do. Rin got a little obsessed, so I got roped in too. Do you want to exchange account IDs? Definitely. You now play Palm Party against Tita. Alright, let's do that. I'll meet you guys when I do.
Give up. You win.
Oh my god, that was so lucky. Holy shit. I'm gonna leave that last part because that was lucky as fuck. Hey, Eustace. Eustace, so this is where you were. I thought I might be able to hear that annoyingly cheerful voice one more time. I should have known better. Eustace. You know, Million says she'd been watching over us the whole time. I don't know for sure if she'll reply or if she can even hear you, but I think she'd appreciate it if you try to talk to her. Perhaps. Though knowing her, I can't imagine she would enjoy a conversation in which she couldn't retort to whatever I said. Okay, that's a fair point. A chat that she couldn't take part in would probably drive her up the wall. Anyway, we should probably get moving. Oh! She glowed! What was that? It looks to me like Million doesn't want you to leave. You should stay with her here a little longer. Typical. Alright, Million, you win. Eustace? Oh, by the way. What's up? I just remembered I would occasionally play Vantage matches with Million. She enjoyed it and her skills match her enthusiasm for the game. Wow, really? Indeed. I intended to take her down if we had a rematch, but I could use some practice. Well, hit me up if you want to play. You now play Vantage matches against Eustace. Alright, I'll see you guys when I beat him. Easy peasy.
I lost.
Yes, you did. Hey, maxed out. Let's go. Alright, we are going to start all the bonding events, and I'll see how it goes. I'm going to try to get them all done with. Maybe not. I am going to start here with a very special person. Muse. Let's go out, shall we? Muse, what are you doing here? Muse? Oh, sorry. Looks like I lost myself in thought for a bit there. Maybe it's because things are finally a little less tense. Are you talking about the No, the Panther Girl, right? There is a part of me that wants to say it was reckless, but I'm just glad you made it through safely. Really. Thanks, Instructor. Though the necessity of Operation Mill Mirage as a backup plan hasn't changed, thanks to the Radiant Wings and everyone else, I feel like a weight has been lifted off my shoulders. And the fact of the matter is, I also need to recharge my batteries for you, Instructor. Considering the circumstances, maybe I should spend some time with her. Yes, we should. Let's go. I get what you mean. Maybe I'll take the opportunity to charge my own batteries a bit as well. Want something to drink, Mise? It'll be my treat. No? I can't think of anyone else I'd rather spend my time with, Instructor. The lounge is great and all, but maybe you could indulge me and listen to a request. There's a place I'd like to go, and I think that this is the perfect chance. Why not? We can take the opportunity to gather some information too. Alright, smart, Rin. Good job. Rin and Mise left the ship and headed towards Ordis. Oh, okay. After some quick intel gathering, they ended up on the coastal road to the south. Oh? Yeah, I'm glad the weather's so lovely. So this is the Aris Coastal Road. I've heard about it, but I've never been here before. Really? You have, but okay. But the beach you guys went to is somewhere else, right? Yes, it's a spot popular with locals and tourists alike, or so I heard. This right here is a private beach belonging to the Cayenne family. With things the way they are, no one's felt like using either beach for a while now. Oh, she's blushing. Oh, she's making a move. Of course, that's certainly good news for us at the moment. What do you say, Instructor, about we make the most out of our time alone? Alright, just this once. She's cute. Take that? Now you've done it. That's cute. Hey, don't run. You'll trip. Over here, Instructor. Catch me if you can. She's so adorable. No? What's this? Instructor, look. Isn't this a pretty seashell? Oh. Reminds her of that. Seems like they piled up a little since last time. But it feels different this time somehow. What's wrong, Mise? Oh, it's nothing. Mise's just adorable. Despite her being horny for Rin and everything, she's a really well written character. I'm just a little tired out. It's been ages since I let loose like this. Yeah, you're like a kid on summer vacation. I guess nothing beats coming back to your hometown, It's special, I'll give you that. I have so many memories of this place. My parents and I used to come here together all the time until they passed. Oh, that's right. You said you'd lost them in an accident at sea. What kind of people were they? Well, they say that my great-great-grandfather was hard and merciless. My father was a kind man, though. No one ever questioned his position as head of the family. As for my mother, from what I can remember, she was always very cool-headed, like no problem was too much for her. She used to travel all around the mayor on business. While she was away, Father would teach me to play all kinds of games, chess, cards, even an Eastern one called shogi. That's when my talent started to show itself. You've been able to analyze the world like a game for that long? It must be because of my Arner heritage, like Roselia said. Maybe playing with me was so much my father's way of teaching me how to use this power. Mother played a lot of games with me too. That's where I picked up my head for strategy. That kimono I wore before was originally a gift to my mother from my father. It's a little too big for me, but I had some alterations made. They sound like great parents. Yes, they were. After they died, my uncle shipped me off to San Estrella, and that was that. When I thought the world as a game like they taught me, I felt like I was still connected to them. I guess that's why I analyzed things so much. I can see how that would happen. But you know you don't need to do that all the time, right? Those skills aren't the only thing your parents left you. You're right. I may have been young, but I still remember the boundless love they showed me. And I felt that same affection from Elise, Alphen, my instructors, Yuna, everyone really. The plan I put together for Mil Mirage caused a lot of suffering. But maybe it wasn't all that bad. It led me to Class 7 after all. If I find you all just a moment later, I might have lost what really made me human. You say. You're not alone anymore. Please, don't ever forget that. Class 7, Elise, Alphen, Tita, General Le Guin, Vita, the list goes on. You've got plenty of people who care about you, me included. If you're worried over something, it's a good sign. Take it as a reminder that you didn't abandon your emotions completely. And if you do have problems, come tell us about them. We'll do whatever we can to help. Instructor Rin? If you really mean that, there's something I'd like to ask you to do. Will you hold on to my good luck charms for me? Your good luck charms? Here, take a look. Oh, are those the bullets you... They are. I brought them with me when I gave the order to crash the Pantagruel into the other ship. They're a reminder of how we made it out before we could get caught up in the ship's destruction. And how Operation Mil Mirage could have ended in the worst possible way, didn't it? I'd like you to have them, at least while we're both part of Class 7. Alright, I'll be glad to keep them a hold for you. I hope one day you know for sure you'll never need to use them again. I won't be returning them until then. Are you okay with that? Of course, that's fine with me. Oh, Muse. Oh! Whoa, Muse, is that what you were after all this time? You shouldn't leave yourself so open to attack, Instructor. Think of it as a bit of a payback for the other day, and 2 months ago during our field exercise as well. Oh.
Those bullets would have saved me a great deal of pain. It's only fair I get a bit of pleasure in return, no? With this, no matter what happens with Mil Mirage, I know I'll be able to keep myself together. Muse. You're asking a lot, but I'll overlook it this once. Just don't get used to it, alright? You and I are still teacher and student. Whatever you say, I won't tell anyone if you don't. And sharing a secret makes things all the more exciting, wouldn't you say? She's got me there, I guess. I'll just have to go along with it. She did get you there, Rin. She did. That was cute. After a while longer, Reed and Muse packed up and returned to the Courageous 2. Come to think of it, since there are 2 bullets, I'd say you owe me a second kiss. Don't push your luck. That's adorable. Special moment with Muse. Oh, that was so adorable. That was so adorable. A character note for Muse too. That was so cute. Alright, next one up, Sarah. Yeah, that sounds good. Thanks. I'll see you later, Governor Regnitz. Huh? Oh, Rain, looks like you've caught me at a pretty awkward time. There's nothing going on between Maki's dad and me, though he does have that cool and gruff thing going on. I didn't even consider that, but good to know, I guess. Are you heading off somewhere then? Yeah, I'm heading off to a certain grave. Hopefully it works out this time. What is she talking about? Yes, let's go. We promised her. Mind if we go together? Of course not, Rain. We're off to Ordis, okay? We did promise her. We have to fulfill that promise. After Sarah and Rain received a certain something from Governor Regnitz in Ordis, they head out to the same North Sutherland Highway spot that they visited last time. the boss. Oh, there's everyone there this time.
There's the flag from the naval fortress, right? It'll make a fitting tribute for Colonel Palestine.
Good thing Governor Regnitz kept it aside for us. There may be black peroma grass here, but apparently it's not interfering with the spirit veins. That's good to know. You want to help, Reen? Sure. Oh, they're burning it? As a tribute? Huh?
Oh. The cleansing flame.
Oh. What? I'm glad that worked out.
Looks like you found the way forward.
They heard it. Only them two. That's cute. I'm glad that worked out.
We got to put some old ghosts to rest too. Thank you for that. Be careful out there. I'd hate for you to die before things really start getting interesting.
Same to you guys. Next time we meet, it'll probably be as enemies though. Wow. That's touching. Sarah, about what happened before. You know what? I figure I was just hearing things. Maybe my dad really did drop in to see how his beloved daughter is doing these days. If he did, then well, I'm into a totally different kind of guy now. Huh?
Come on, for real? You really are hopelessly dense sometimes. You know that. Unless someone else snatches you up soon, I won't count myself out of the running just yet.
Oh? She's just... Oh... Everybody's just proposing to Reen this time. Your bond with Sarah strengthened. You shared a special moment with Sarah. That was adorable. That was really, really nice. Ah, I'm glad. I'm glad. Next one on the list, Elfin. What's that you're reading there, Your Highness?
Reen. It's a letter addressed to me. Here, take a look.
Elfin, I need to speak with you. I'll be waiting on what remains of the field exercise camp near Heimdall. You may bring exactly one other person along to escort you. This letter, Cedric, has a seal of the Golden Stallion on it, and whoever wrote it called you by name.
Indeed, they must have jumped through quite a few hoops to have it delivered to the ship. It could be nothing more than a prank, but naturally my curiosity is piqued.
There's only so many people who could have sent a letter like this. What should I do? It's possible this might be a trap. Let's go! Go, go, go! Allow me to serve as your escort, Your Highness. You do want to go find out what this is all about, right?
You know me too well, Reen. Are you sure it's alright though? What if this is some sort of trap?
It'll be okay. I'll be right there to protect you, no matter what happens. Let's go to Valimar and head over.
Okay.
Reen and Elfin awaited their chance before using Valimar's warp function to infiltrate the city limits of Heimdall. They then made their way through the uncannily quiet roads on the old field exercise camp on the South Ostia Highway. Okay, so who's waiting for us here? Are they both popping out? Yep.
There you are. What kept you?
I had a feeling it'd be you. Cedric, right? Yep.
Knew it. Reen, I see you've come along as Alphin's personal escort. I must apologize for the unsightly display you were forced to witness yesterday. Correct, Your Highness. Enough beating around the bush, Cedric. Why send me a letter like that so suddenly? Don't tell me. Was this all just a ploy to get Reen to come? Nothing of the sort. I gave up on Reen a long time ago. We'll have to face each other in the rivalry someday, after all. You're the one I wanted to see, Alphen. I'll get right to the point. I want you to leave the Crimson Wings. Go to Ordis. You'll be safe there with Mother until all of this blows over. So that's it. As if I would ever do something so preposterous. How can you expect me to sit idly by while Oliver and his allies fight tooth and nail to... What does it matter either way? Do you honestly believe you can make a difference? The real world is nothing like the confines of the palace walls or the gates of St. Astrea. You don't stand a chance on your own. Her Highness has become an invaluable member of the Courageous Two's crews. We have no reason to doubt her abilities. And perhaps that was overstating things. I don't think you're entirely helpless. But it's a big ship, and there are plenty of capable Thor students on board as it is. It's not going to drop out of the sky just because you decide to leave. Perhaps you did manage to find a purpose during the Civil War as a symbol of the Imperial family. There exists no such place for you in the squabble between Jormungandr and Mil Mirage. You know that, don't you? This has gone beyond the mere domestic conflict. There's a war that could very well engulf the entire world as we know it. The fury that's about to be unleashed is greater than you could possibly imagine. It's only a matter of time before you, Oliver, and the Crimson Wing get caught in the crossfire. And once that happens, there won't be any last-minute miracles left to save you. Reen, surely you see where I'm coming from. I know you care about Elise every bit as much as I do about Alphen. Is a warship really any place for them? Don't we owe it to our sisters to get them away from all this fighting? Well, he's too kind to say it, but the fact is, you're not helping, Alphen. You're not a soldier. You're not even a military academy student. You have no business being anywhere near a battlefield. Think of Mother. Having you close by would be such comfort to her. Or you could go and be with Father before his surgery, though even that's a little too close to the front lines for my liking. That's enough, Cedric. Thank you. I know this is all your way of showing me you care. Of course I care. You're my sister, my kith and kin. When we were children, you always stood up for my sake. Nobles would deem me too weak to be heir, commoners who fawned blindly over your intellect and grace. You defended me to all of them alike. I was so grateful and at the same time so frustrated. But now our roles have reversed. It's time for the strong to protect the weak, the way it should be. You're right. Sometimes I hate how powerless I've been. But I'm not going to use that as an excuse to give up on myself. I'm sorry, Cedric. It's taken me this long to bring myself to say that. When your health failed you during the war, there was nothing I could do. Then somehow Chancellor Osborne saved you, but that was when your lust for power began. You were like a different person. As time went on, the change in you started to frighten me. I felt so guilty for not being there when you needed me the most. I just didn't know how I could face you anymore. Perhaps a part of me felt like you'd grown up and left me behind too. Alphen. But look where that's gotten us now. You loved our family more than anyone, and yet you did nothing to protect Father and Oliver from their fates. And I'm no better for letting you. Stop it! Stop it right now! I will not! We need to talk this now more than ever. Jormungandr, Mil Mirage, none of it means a single thing. The one thing that always mattered to me, to us, above all else, is family. Whether crimson or radiant, I have no intention of leaving these wings. I will find the strength to support both Oliver and Reen, and even to stand against you, should it come to that. Princess Alphen. I'm sorry you feel that way, Alphen. This is your final chance. Prince Cedric. I'll put an end to this next time we meet. Permanently. Alphen, Reen, I hope you don't come to regret this path you've chosen. Cedric, wait! Father's surgery is coming up. Is it too much to ask for you to pray for him? It's the whole family bands together. Helios is sure to hear us. Cedric is really conflicted himself. Majestically said, Your Highness. It's conviction like that makes you a pride of the Radiant Wings of all of Erebonia. Alpha.
I'm sorry, Reen. I know I went too far.
You didn't. You said what needed to be said.
But I had to say something. So why did things have to turn out like this? In spite of it all, he's still my brother. I'm the closest family he has.
Yeah. Exactly. You reach out to him in a way only you could. He may not realize just how right you were just yet, but he'll come around eventually. Kurt and I will make sure of it.
Reen. Oh, Reen.
Alphen. It's really not easy for her. She really is suffering. Reen and Alphen use Valimar to escape the city limits and return to the Courageous 2. Your bond with Alphen strengthened. You shared a special moment with Alphen. Hey. At maximum. Alright, 2 bonding events left, but we're going to leave that for the next episode. I know I could possibly fit one more bonding event, but I do have an appointment coming right up. So that's why I'm ending this episode here. And then in the next episode, we are going to do the 2 left bonding events, and also I didn't check to see if Duvali's training thing is available right now. So I'm going to check that, and I'm going to start off on the quest as well. Anyway, if you guys are enjoying these videos like I am, please leave a like, comment, and share. That always helps out against that pesky YouTube algorithm. Subscribe to join the Moonlight Army today. Hit that bell icon to be notified when I upload a new video. If you guys want to stalk me on my social medias, the links will be in the description box below. And I'll see you guys in the next video. So, take care guys. Bye-bye.